This is a special video for me for a few reasons. I love astronomy. If I wasn't already considered nerdy enough, well, here's one more thing to add to the list. There used to be a space club in my school every Wednesday, where a bunch of kids like me would meet up and then my science teacher would share his love for space with us. It was a nerd fest, and when I look back, it's one of my fondest memories of school. One of the best topics to talk about for teachers and students alike were aliens. I mean, do you not find it interesting? Intelligent life form from another planet visiting Earth for either peaceful welcomings or devastative purposes. Anyways, apart from all the video games, TV shows, movies and even books depicting alien life in all forms who either visit Earth or we visit them, have we actually considered if aliens really exist? I mean, think about it. The Earth is teeming with all kinds of life, but is it really rational to think we're the only ones in the whole space to be alive? So, earlier this week I contacted my science teacher, who also runs Space Club. We will call him Mr. B. And I asked him if he still had the presentation, which he showed us. He did, and he sent it to me. So after looking at it and reminiscing, let's allow Mr. B to share his experience or lessons with us. So firstly, we have to consider our own solar system. So starting from the closest to the Sun to the end, we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and that little thing called Pluto that may or may not be a planet. I mean, they change it every few years anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Our solar system is one of many in our galaxy, which is called the Milky Way. There are estimated to be at least 150 billion stars. Now, if we are to think about life in other planets, we need to find the Goldilocks zone in the solar system. So this is where it's somewhere not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just perfect. So in our solar system, Earth and Mars would fit in this zone, as Mercury and Venus are too close to the Sun, so they're really hot, and the rest are just too damn cold. Keeping that in your mind for the time being. Now, there have been over 100 billion galaxies sighted. Okay, quick note, this was said by Mr. B in 2009. There is now reason to believe there's 10 times more than this estimate. Damn, it really has been that long. Anyway, back to the lesson. If we assume that each galaxy has 100 billion stars, again, for simplicity, there's galaxies both bigger and smaller than ours, like Andromeda for example, is quite a lot bigger than our Milky Way. So, 100 billion stars, 150 billion galaxies. That's 1.5 septillion stars. That means 24 zeros. And now we get to the process of elimination, or, division, because math is fun. It's not really. So, if 1 in 10 stars has a solar system like ours, that leaves us with 150 sextillion solar systems. That's 21 zeros. Now perhaps only 1 in 100 have a Goldilocks zone in the solar system, somewhere it's not too hot for water to evaporate and not too cold for water to be frozen. This leaves us with 1.5 sextillion planets in the warm zone. But what if water is only present in 1 out of 10? It leaves us with 150 quintillion warm watery planets. Before you say it, water is quite common in space, it is. Hydrogen is like the most common element in space, where oxygen is the third most. So water is really quite common. Anyway, life may start 1 in 100? No, it's too damn common, it's too common. Let's make it 1 in 1,000. That leaves us with 150 quadrillion watery life-filled planets. Now, as we all know from first-hand experience, life takes a long time to evolve. Like a really long time. So maybe complex life occurs in 1 in 100 planets. That is now 1.5 quadrillion planets with complex life. By complex we mean there's something that's not bacterial, so this would be insects, plants, etc. See, that's good and all, but what about intelligent life, like you and I? For that mainly we need stability. Seasons are stable for this reason. It gives a planet a pattern that life can get used to. See, we're quite lucky to have a moon that stabilizes our orbit. Without it we would be wobbling like a spinning top. So how about 1 in 1,000 Earth-like planets are lucky enough to get a big enough moon? This would mean that there are now 1.5 trillion life-filled planets with seasons. As we also know that not all life gains intelligence. I mean, ants and spiders do well enough without it, so intelligent life occurs maybe 1 in 100. That leaves us with a measly 15 billion planets with intelligent life. Finally, not all intelligent life develop technology. I mean, look at dolphins, monkeys and whales. They're doing fine with that technology, but they're still considered intelligent. So maybe machinery occurs in 1 every 1,000 planets. So that's what for our final 15 million technologically advanced, intelligent alien civilizations in our universe. See, at this point Mr. B stops because everyone, even though we are nerds, we are kind of fed up with division, and we all get the point. But this is my video, And you know, I want to get that sweet AdSense revenue, so we can go one step further still. The Stone Age tools count as machinery as well. See, in that regard, the stone wheel and your phone you have right now could count as machinery as well. So what if 1 in every 100 of these intelligent lives had technology to match ours? That's just 150,000 civilizations left. Given the incredible size of the universe, that is quite a small number, isn't it? Are there shortcomings in this presentation? Well, no, because my teacher said it and he must be right? That's why he's telling us this. No, but joking apart, there are a lot of ifs used in this. Some of the estimates are conservative, while some seem like a stretch. I get that. Secondly, we assume that all life forms need water to be alive. Again, this may be the case on Earth, but it may not be true at all in space. For all we know, some life could be living on methane. Who knows? Lastly, I can hear you typing in your comments already. Why haven't they made contact yet? Well, there's lots of reasons and the list is, frankly, huge. So I'll give you some reasons very quickly. Space is big and maybe they're doing it right now, but it takes time for us to get any signal, whether it's radio, infrared, magnetic, etc. Now, what if they've already made contact, but our systems can't pick it up because they're technologically advanced? And expanding on that point, maybe they don't deem us worthy enough to be in contact, as they could be a lot more technologically advanced. Again, a lot of maybes. So, do I believe there's life in our universe? Well, of course, it's a bit silly to imagine we're the only special snowflakes in such a freaking thing called space. I mean, if you believe otherwise, that's also cool, but this does make an interesting topic to talk about if you find someone nerdy enough with opposing views. So yeah, huge shout out to Mr. B for the awesome after school sessions, sending me this presentation, and you know, getting me hooked to space in a way I didn't think I would. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to watch this video, so if you are and you made it to this point, thank you. And thanks to all of you for hearing me go on and on about big numbers. You know, gotta feel the love. Now, if you liked the video, then do press that like button. If you want more videos like this, then consider subscribing as well. Finally, for those who are having existential crisis, look it up if you don't know. Mr. B again has you covered. So, you know, bless his soul.
Whenever life gets you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard or tough, and people are stupid, obnoxious or daft.
So keep that in your mind. See, our solar system is one of many. See, time sure does fly fast.